Cardi B complains about her tour budget.
Over a couple of millions on my budget tour. We redid the budget. So now it's just like, I gotta go find the fucking money, or I will have to put some of my
All right, well, let's take a look
money.
at that, shall we see? Cardi B album sold 4.5 million units in the first week, also debuting at #1 on the top 200s. I'm going to put the info up here. Most people would think, well, that was great, 4.5 million units, but when we take a deeper look into this, we actually see that only 88,000 of those 4.5 million were actually whole albums, meaning that they were sold either in physical form or added through streams and come together, so actual copies. It was 88. And the rest were either some type of budget, like she had a $5 discount at Walmart, and they said that that contributed significantly. This is all allegedly. It contributed significantly. I'm putting all the information up here, right here, so you can see. So why would her budget be small? Because you got to think 4.5 million albums is not that much. Look at Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift sold 4.5 million physical copies in her first week, which, look at an artist like Drake. If they went on tour, it would cost them multi-millions of dollars. I mean, in the tens of 20s of millions. So they say that only 20% of your core fan base will actually become super fans and come see your show. So if Cardi B only sold 88,000, but they said they bumped it up to 200,000 with the calculations of streams and everything. So she did 200,000 her first week. So 20% of that will most likely be what? 20,000 people come in. So let's just say 40. So let's say 40%. So 40,000 people come. Let's say her tickets sell for $100 a piece. That's only $4 million that would be recouped off of that tour, which it costs tens of millions to throw these huge types of tours. So Cardi B might not be in her bag like she wants y'all to think. Look at Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift sold 675,000 copies, physical copies, in her first week. That's almost 3 times the amount of what Cardi B did. For an A-lister like Cardi B, 200,000 units is not really that good. And sources were saying that her taking that price cut for the $5 inflated her record sales like that. So things might not be that good over there. If the label is putting you on a budget, like you never hear a Drake complaining about a budget, or Rihanna, Beyonce, it won't happen because they're going to get an unlimited check because they know they're going to recoup it. But all right, so let's do some math. If you take Taylor Swift pure album sales, she sold almost 4 million pure album sales. If you take that, that's like 1.6 million. I believe is like 40%, 100. You looking at almost $160 million is what we can say as a label that we can foresee you to make back with just 20% of your sales. Now, Cardi B's, on the other hand, she got 200,000. Let's say 40% of that. That will only be 40,000 times 100. That's only $4 million. So she's going to have a significantly smaller budget, which means that she's not bringing in that much money. This is all allegedly. This is what the numbers say. The numbers don't lie. I'm not an expert. Do your own research. That means that labels would be PISSED. So if it took us $4 million to produce this record, think about all these big producers. If she had big features, the production, the cost, if it cost, let's say, $3 million to put together an album for her, you only made us back $1 million, and then with touring and flight, and they take everything out of the artist's budget, y'all. So someone like Taylor Swift, who would bring in, this is projected allegedly, $160 million off of an album that only cost her $3 million to put together. Now that's worth it. We could give you a $60 million budget because we know you're going to do 3 times that. You know that. Now, that's the difference between a big star and she's online. Somebody owes you. Natasha K, you need to give her her motherfucking money.
You want me in your fucking hospital bed?
If you owe her,
owing
you
me,
need
bitch.
to run her that
I'm not
scratch.
playing.
You know what I'm saying? Because I would want that shit too.
And if you think you're going to be looking for loopholes, harassing the people that I'm involved with, I got another shit coming for you, baby.
It ain't all glitz and
And you
glamorous
think,
like they try to
because
make
you don't
it out
mention
to
my
be. And all
fucking
of this
name,
is
but you're
allegedly,
gonna be
man. You do
harassing the
your
people
own
that I be
research
with?
and you see
No,
it through.
I
What
got
I'm
some
trying
shit
to
for
tell
you.
y'all is
So
that
be ready for
there's no
that.
way they can be affording these
Ugly ass
$500,000
bitch.
watches every week, $20,000 outfits every day. It does not add up. It does not add up. The numbers don't lie, gang. That's why she running around behind Stephon Diggs allegedly. This is what people are saying. She trying to get close to some money. This is allegedly. This is what they saying. Drop it down in the comments, man. Let's go.